Hi guys, it's your girl Keisha and Mel, and we're back again with another Eat and Chat with you guys. On to today's meal, we have I have corn, and we have Spanish rice. And tell them what this first.
Those are green Mexican chili, green Mexican chicken patties.
Mel has refried beans, and I have corn because I don't eat refried beans.
She refused to eat beans like that.
I eat beans, I just don't
Yeah.
eat refried beans.
If they got pickled meat and smoked sausage in it.
You damn right. Come on, man.
All right.
And we got our waters with our nope, not today cups. Anyway, let's get started. God is good. God is great. Thank you for the meal we're about to receive. Bless your holy name. Bless the affairs of the meal. Amen.
Amen. So how y'all doing tonight?
Again, as always, tell us what y'all eating with us. This is part 2 of what drew us closer together.
Scrappy, shut up. Scrappy not getting none of this. And that's all that's about. Better eat that fucking kibble and get happy.
You want to start?
I'm about to. Last time we left off, Keisha's grandmother had just died, and no one told us. So it's October 1st. So we like, damn. Nene done died, grandma done died. My baby birthday this week. So what we gonna do is we gonna, instead of taking him out to dinner and shit, cause my baby used to love the Chinese buffet at that time.
Oh yeah.
That's what we were gonna do. We were gonna take him to the Chinese buffet.
Oh, this is good.
Told you.
Mm-hmm.
These chicken patties. How I made them was I bought some ground chicken and I made a mixture of seasoning with some green chilies and I mixed it in with the ground meat and I baked them in the oven for 30 minutes. Yeah, I could have pan fried them. It'd have been done faster, but anyway, so instead of just bringing my baby out to eat, we went and bought stuff. We went and ordered the cake. They told us it was gonna be 2-3 days, which was good because his birthday was the 6th. We went and ordered him a Shrek cake. Shrek was just coming out then, and he just loved Shrek. So we ordered him a Shrek cake, and we went and got all the little hot dogs, the chips, and the pickles and shit. To give a little kids party. We got some candy and shit. And when the day came, it had to be a Wednesday or Thursday.
I don't even remember what day that was.
I know it was a weekday because all the children had school though. So when they came home from school, and when their cousins came home from school, we went across the canal and we picked them up. The only children that didn't have school was Lil Leonard and Selena, because they were still little. But all the rest of them, they were in school. The other 3 that we went and brought, they were in school. So we do a little party and shit like that. And bring them all back home and shit. Go to bed. They enjoyed themselves. They always enjoy being with us. Look, I don't know if you can see the green chilies in it, but that's why I call it green Mexican chicken patty. And so the next day we bringing them to school, and I see I had missed calls. I had 2 missed calls on my phone. Damn, what the fuck my daddy want from me now? So while I'm at the school waiting on Keisha to come back, because Dwayne was just in pre-K, so she brought him in that day. I think we was running late and his class wasn't out there no more when we got there. So she brought him in, and when I looked at my phone and I saw I had the 2 missed calls and it was my daddy, I was like, fuck, what do you want now? So I called him back. I said, yeah, Dad, I see you called me last night. What's up? What you need? Oh, I was just calling to tell you your mama died.
Mm.
Yeah. The night before, my grandmother had died, October the 6th, Curtis' birthday. Yeah. So, come on, my grandma was 90 years old. I knew it was coming because the year before, I saved her life and she was mad with me. So, how you save her life? I don't know. Just something told me go sleep by your grandma. And I went and slept by my grandma that night. And even though I'm an early riser, I go to bed late too. So, I don't know. I was hearing something. Then she called me. And when I went there and I saw she couldn't breathe, I called the ambulance. She was telling me, no, don't call them, don't call them. I was like, I don't think I'm the one to be here when you die. Because then if I'm here, everybody's going to hold me responsible for why you died and why I didn't do nothing. So after I called the ambulance because she couldn't breathe, I called my uncle, which he lived upstairs. And he was like, just go ahead on in the ambulance with her. I'm going to meet y'all at the hospital. I said, all right then. And so we go to the hospital. And my grandma was mad with me, talking about why you calling people. I said, you couldn't breathe. What I was supposed to do? I said, I couldn't help you breathe. I got help. I ain't want to be bothered with these people. You know I really don't like hospitals. I was like, well, I did what I could do. Whole time we at the hospital and shit, my grandma fussing with me. Man, forget this. I want to just go home. I don't want to be here. I think they kept her 5 days. I stayed with her. And boy, that was some horrible days for me. Because she was mad with me. She really was. So once I called my daddy and he told me my grandma had died, I went over to her house. They said she died in her bed. If she'd have told me that was the game plan when I saved her, you know, I won't die at home, I'd have just let her go ahead on and slip away. But she ain't never tell me nothing like that. Yeah, I would have. I would have respected her wishes.
I don't know. My daddy wanted that. I don't think I could. I don't think I could do nothing like that.
So now, my grandma died 3 months and 3 days to the day of my mama dying.
My mom. Basically the same thing. We lost our mamas and our grandmothers 3 months apart from each other.
And
And they both died in the same months.
when I talked to my grandmother, after my mama died, she was like, my baby wasn't supposed to go before me. I can't deal with this. I can't take this.
Same thing my grandma said.
And then I know it was hard on her because my mama was her only daughter. And even though my mama was sick, she still would take time to do things for my grandmother. And that was a big thing too. You remember I told you my brother got power of attorney from my mama. Well, my mama had a separate bank account that she kept for my grandmother. That was the hey, go ahead. That she had a separate bank account she kept for my grandmother to put her check in. Go ahead. Get out. Shit. No, no, you ain't getting nothing from me. You better get
No,
it.
go outside.
It ain't my shit. He like, oh, you really gonna give me some? No, Scrappy, you ain't getting shit. She had a separate bank account that my grandmother's check was deposited into. It was a whole lot of shit. But I don't think it was, it was that much. Because my grandmother was still alive. And she was like, go talk to your brother. I don't know what's going on, but go talk to your brother. Because my uncle was like, I'm going to kill that little motherfucker. And whatnot. Because of my brother's haste to be money hungry, he spent my grandmother's money. So that means her bills couldn't get paid. Well, a lot of my people was mad at me. I don't know why. Because, by the time my grandma's funeral came around, well, it's probably two reasons. Here's the first reason. By the time my grandmother's funeral came around, I was just too emotionally drawn. I was empty. So I went to the church. I viewed the body. I said my goodbyes, but I didn't stay for the funeral. I didn't stay for the mass. And by the time I came back to the funeral, they were in a repast. So that's probably one reason they were mad with me. And the second reason they were probably mad with me was because it's not funny, but I have this tattoo here. Oh, well, y'all can't see. But I have this tattoo here. It says Marie, Sherilyn, and Lucille. Don't say Mary. And ironically, the day that Lucille died, we went and got these tattoos.
Lucille was my grandmother. Sherilyn was my mother.
I didn't know my grandma was going to die 5 days later. So when my cousins and them saw it, they was like, well, what my mom name at? I said, she had died by the time she was still alive when I got the tattoo. And I said, eventually I'm going to go back and get her name, but I just don't have it right now. And a lot of people was acting funny with me. Fuck them. And I really ain't give a fuck. I still don't give a fuck. They wasn't doing shit for me. There wasn't no regular motherfuckers in my life. And even if there was, they still wasn't doing shit for me. So let's see where we go to from there.
I can tell you this much. At my mother's funeral, I mean, some crazy shit happened to me at my mom and my grandmother's funeral. My, excuse me, okay?
We ain't had your grandmother's funeral yet.
Well, at
I
my,
think we buried my no.
we had my grandma's funeral then.
I think they buried her grandmother the week before mine.
Yeah. At my mama's funeral, I went up, looked at her. Before that, my best friend brought me, she was going to do my mama hair. And she was like, come with me. I'm like, I'm scary. I don't like stuff like that. She was like, bitch, come on. Don't worry about it. Ain't nothing to be scared of. I go there, I go look at my mama, you know, I just couldn't believe my mama was gone. Just like that. And, as I'm looking at her, I'm not touching her because I'm still scared. But Londa's like, girl, touch your mama. It's the last time you're going to be able to touch your mama. Touch your mama. And so I went to touch her, and wouldn't you know it, the room where they, what is that when they sucking?
Embalm.
The embalming room door, bam, popped open. It scared the shit out of me. I'm like, you know what? I'm going to sit in the car. I am not about to stay up here. I was just that scared. And then when I got home, my dad turned around. He was like, come with me. We need to go see your mama before they lay out. I'm like, ain't this a bitch? But I went with my dad to go see. I was trying to be strong for him because my daddy was a wreck. He was just out of there. But at her funeral, I went and saw my mama, and I don't know, for some reason, that scared feeling just went away for a little bit. I kissed my mom and I rubbed her. I went in the back, and I had a mild heart attack. I'm like, who does that? Who does that? You know. And I knew it was a heart attack because I could barely breathe. I could barely talk. And the lady, that one of the ushers, she was what they call them, paramedic. She was like, she's having a mild heart attack, and she kept telling me to breathe deep. Because when you have a mild heart attack, if it's mild, if it ain't nothing, major or anything, you can breathe deep and save yourself. At least that's what I was told. But I guess after I got over that, because I didn't think I was having a mild heart attack. But because when I got over that, I went to go see my mama again, and it was closing the casket. Wouldn't you know it? I opened the casket back. I was trying to take my mama out of it. And the pastor was like, Keisha, no. And I looked at him. I'm like, get out of my face. And I went to open it, and I don't know if it was my uncle or just the ushers. They closed it. I ran out the church. And I ain't see nothing, nobody. I just ran. I don't know who the first person was that I saw. But I mean, I knew I was fucked up because my mama was gone. I couldn't face the fact that my mama was gone like that.
Well, why didn't you say this shit then? Why
I'm
didn't you
saying
say
it
this
now.
in the last video?
Yeah, but I'm saying it now.
If you want
Because
to go with shit that happened the day your mama died, how about this?
those, that was horrific, and she's not gonna stop me from talking about that. That's what she's doing, trying to stop me.
No, I'm not. I'm just asking, why didn't you say it in the last video?
Because I mean, you saw how I was. I could really barely talk about it.
Well, why don't
I'm
you
a little
talk
better
about
now.
At the graveyard, and they talk about, oh man, here go Keisha with that bullshit.
Yeah.
Ain't nobody got time to be picking up big ass
I fall
up.
out. I ain't gonna lie. I scream, I run, I fall out, I jump, I do all that. I do. I ain't gonna lie. I fell out, and I heard my uncle as I was falling out.
Very entertaining.
He said, oh Lord, here she go again. Ain't nobody got time to pick her ass up. What? But I still messed up though. But I'm like, man, y'all niggas are a trip. Y'all are a real trip. And yeah, I mean, yeah, I mean, I cut up. I really cut up at my mama's funeral. I ain't gonna lie, I didn't want my mama to go.
She
I
cut up
didn't.
so
I
bad
didn't.
that when her grandma's funeral, they ain't even let her look at the body.
They
They
sure
didn't
didn't.
want to let her
It's,
go to the front of the church. They
sure
set us
didn't.
in the back of the church, and they just did
But
us
no, they
dirty.
had me. They let me sit in the front with everybody else in the front, but I had to be on the end. I was on the way in where I couldn't even see my grandma. Until I still never even seen my grandmother in that casket, and I think they was wrong for that too. You know,
I don't
because
think
when they
so.
when they saw me coming, I swear to God, it felt like when I came in the church, everybody turned around and looked at me, and two ushers came. All right, Keisha, now let's go. And let's go this way.
Cause we was
Like,
waiting on
it
the
was like,
show.
let's
That's
go this way.
why
I'm
we was
like, what
looking
the
at
hell?
her.
What is wrong with y'all?
I just told you we was waiting on the show.
I sung for
But you know what?
my mama funeral, but I couldn't do it for my grandma's. I
Her
could not
cousins
do it.
were way more entertaining.
They sure was.
They were screaming at their
They
grandma,
sure was.
"Grandma, wake up, grandma!"
One of my cousins,
It
and
was
you
just
know who I'm
funny.
talking about. If you know who I'm talking to, if you're watching, she was in my grandma's ear talking about, Grandma, wake up! I'm like, I'm hearing them screaming, but something happening to me in the back. They called the ambulance for me. I'm not gonna tell you how comical this one was. What I was told, because see, I don't know what happened, but I was
I can
told
tell you
she
what
was very
happened.
comical
I
too
wasn't
when she
comical.
found out I was in the ambulance.
No, what happened was Keisha was sitting in the front, but I had the children, and we were sitting maybe in the middle of the church. And I guess after they closed the casket and everything, Keisha was already gone somewhere by then.
Yeah, I was in the back.
And
having a stroke, no doubt, y'all. A stroke.
And when I went out to the front, as they was bringing the body out and stuff, I was like, damn, who that ambulance for? And I had Curtis. He was small then. He had just turned 3. And her friend was like, oh, that's for Keisha. Keisha in that ambulance. And what I did was I threw Curtis to her friend. I said, here, bitch, take him. And I went to go see what was going on in the ambulance. I don't see what's funny about that.
Cause the way my friend explained
Because
it,
her friend put some stank on it. Knowing it wasn't the truth.
She did, and it was funny to me because she said, and motherfucker damn near threw Curtis across the room to me. But come on, she said, but I'm exaggerating with that. She was like, she threw him at me, was like, here, take him. I gotta go see what's going on. She said the ambulance man told her, you can't get in this man. He said, oh no, I got to see what's going on with her in there.
That girl gonna stop.
He said, I got to see what's going on with her in there. She said, the man said, who is that? She said, that is my girlfriend. I'm like, girl, you is so stupid. She said, girl,
Now keep in mind, while all this is going on, it's raining.
She said, girl, I'm telling you. She said, Mel was cutting up and out there. I'm like, for real? She said, you see, I didn't know. I'm in the back of the ambulance. I don't know what's going on. I don't hear nothing. I don't see nothing. I'm just fucked up.
But you came out the ambulance to go to the grave, y'all.
No. They brought me to the limo. Down the street. Down. I got in the limo down. Well, not down the street, actually. I got in the limo when they were going to the thing.
That's when our family won't step up. Well, we gonna take the turn, but Curtis ain't go with them though. Curtis stayed with me.
Yeah, they basically didn't want Mel to take him, to the gravesite or whatever.
Curtis stayed with me. He wouldn't go with them.
Curtis like, I don't care what y'all say. I'm not leaving. I'm not leaving her.
It was me, Curtis, and Kirby in my truck, following the procession, going to the graveyard.
I just couldn't understand how shit like that could be going on with me and I could still get up. I could still move. I could still.
To this day, I don't even know where her grandmother is buried. I know what graveyard what it is, but the particular spot, no, I don't know.
I do. And God forgive me.
You
I hate that I know where it is.
You know they won't even really tell me where my grandma is.
For real?
They just told me the graveyard. They never told me where at in the graveyard.
Damn.
They just told me the one up there off of City Park. What is that? St. Louis? Is it St. Louis Cemetery?
I don't know.
I don't know. It's cemetery number 3, and she off in there. They never really told me where she was. Nobody. Even when I asked, it's like, oh, she in the cemetery, but nobody could tell me or would tell me. No, they could tell me. They wouldn't tell me which grave it is.
I know where my sister.
It's St. Louis Cemetery number 3.
I know where my sister and I know where my
Off
grandma
of City Park.
I don't too much know where my mom at, but I know.
I know where your mama at.
I know exactly where my grandma at. You know.
I know exactly where your mama at.
Now for real?
Yeah.
I don't know. My sister
Let me
is
tell
way
you.
up high to the end.
Is that the same cemetery your mama in?
Mm-hmm.
Well, they're not together, but they like.
She like around the corner, right?
Nah. It's off of Airline Highway. You remember that part? And she's like maybe 2-3 in. She's in a mausoleum.
Yeah, my sister is too. And yeah, I know where they are. And God forgive me, I really don't like that I know where my grandmother is because I hated hearing those words. Ashes to ashes, dust to dust. Now sleep, Sister Big. I don't know what it is about knowing where she's buried that really messes me off thinking about it. You know, it's fucked up.
You finished?
It's really fucked up, but it is what it is, though. Damn.
You finished? Yeah. So remember I told y'all I had to tell y'all the story about me, Keisha, and Kirby, right? Well, by then, Keisha's medicated.
Yeah. Heavy medicated.
She's taking all kind of shit that the doctor done gave her. So me and Kirby sitting on the porch. You know, this was really like my first time really meeting Kirby. And me and Kirby out there on the porch blowing it, you know, and Keisha come out there. Now we already high. We had a couple of sips and shit too. And Keisha just telling us, I feel like I'm losing my mind. We looked at her, we started laughing. She said, I feel like I want to kill myself. We looked at her again, started laughing again. We was like, bitch, shut up. No, you don't. And it was just hilarious to us. Then we went to saying something. Oh, that's when I told Kirby, bitch, if she take off that hair scarf and you see her, you're going to be like, that's Dr. Phil. This girl had done pulled all her hair out to where she looked like Dr. Phil. She only had that hair. You know how Dr. Phil is. The hair on the side and the back, and that's it.
That's why my hair is short.
That's how she was. She had pulled her hair out that back.
It hasn't grown back the way it's supposed to, so I just keep it cut short. But, oh yeah, I did this. I grabbed my head and I ripped my hair out, just like that. I had just this, and I had a little curl, like a curly hair right
she
there.
She really was losing her fucking mind, and we didn't really realize
it. I used to curl it, right, and I used to make it go like that. Right, I had the rockadoodle. I was rocking the rockadoodle and stuff. But yeah. What made her know I was losing my mind, I wouldn't say I boarded the windows up because I didn't do that. I nailed some windows shut, not cut on the gas. I wanted to kill everybody in the house. And then I was going to come back, air the house out, sit down in the front, and watch TV.
That ain't what made me know you was losing your mind, because it took months till I really was like, you know what? I'm about to just go get this bitch some help.
What made you know?
You was bald headed.
Yeah, and I wanted to go places with my head bald. She was like, you better put a damn hat or something on. You ain't going no fucking way with me.
But that's still all later.
Mm-hmm.
if you finish.
Go ahead.
So after we bury her grandmothers and our grandmothers and stuff, um, like maybe 3 weeks or so later. Oh wait, see, I'm not telling y'all exactly everything. I know we told y'all we had problems with child protection, and Keisha thought I was the one who called them on her. Well, during our mothers and our grandmothers dying, well, not our grandmothers, but during our mothers dying and stuff, we had to still deal with child protection on us. So because they didn't like where we lived at, we had to move.
Yeah.
So we moved into a house in the night ward, not across the canal, not the lower night ward, but the upper night ward. And that's where we had been living when our grandmothers died. We had been there for about maybe 2-3 months, and we got a knock on the door. Well, no, that ain't happened. We didn't get a knock on the door. Our neighbor told us, hey, this white lady was at y'all house, and she was trying to take y'all shit out there. But I told her she better leave y'all fucking shit alone. So she came back maybe 2-3 days later.
Mm-hmm.
And we were like, who are you? What the fuck you want? She was like, oh, I was coming in here to get the deep freezers and the refrigerators and the air conditioners and stuff.
Yep.
And I was going to sell them.
Like, why?
What, bitch? What you talking about?
Mm-hmm.
This is my house. What, bitch? We don't know nothing about you.
So,
our landlord came every month like clockwork on the dot to get our rent. Every month. And it wasn't this woman.
Sure wasn't.
That taught us to make sure we know who owns the property before we rent the property. Because what happened was she sat down and she explained the story to us and whatnot. She said, I let Kendall, that was our landlord, she said, I let him live here in return for fixing the place up. She said, but I couldn't get in touch with him for maybe 6 months or so. She said he was already living here for over a year and the house wasn't 100% fixed like it should have been. So I was coming to see what I could salvage from the house to collect my money some kind of way. Okay, well, okay, that's all fine and dandy. Well, what now? What we do now? Well, can we continue to stay here and pay you rent? Fuck no.
She wasn't trying to hear that.
Fuck
How you
that.
gonna turn down money? Really? She didn't want to hear that.
Really, what happened? You know how she got involved? Now that I remember right, when he left the utilities in his name, but he had such a bill that they cut off. I think it was the water. And in order for us to get the water on, we had to bring them down our information and stuff.
Yeah.
And it was like, well, who is that? We have the owner as being
Such and
such and such and such and such. And we was like, we don't know
I
her.
don't even know.
And that's how she got into it. Because the water company notified her wherever she lived that somebody was trying to turn on services at her residence. So she came in, she kicked us the fuck out. We had to move by November the 5th. And just so happened we moved in with Keisha Daddy. And
that was a crazy one.
what, staying with him
or
him?
All of it. All of it.
That's a whole nother story.
I love that man. That was my dude. That's my dude. I love my dad.
Living with Dwayne.
It was crazy.
That was a wild one.
Oh Lord.
We stayed with Dwayne from November till next June. We stayed with him like 6-7 months.
Mm-hmm.
I kid you not, that Christmas it snowed. That was like the first time. You're not getting my shit on my plate, Scrappy. Leave me the fuck alone. Go to sleep or something. Excuse me. He's standing right there begging.
No, I'm saying you still have someone.
Yeah, that chicken. And you know, normally after we finish filming, that's my fault, dude. Because I recall clearly after these nuts, me and Scrappy was eating peanuts together.
Mm-hmm. See, that's
So
that.
that's my fault.
Mm-hmm. Y'all heard her fault.
And so we moved with him, and like I said, that Christmas it snowed. It hadn't snowed in New Orleans since we were teenagers, I believe. I was like, okay, our angels got their wings. Because my mama, for some reason, she loved snow. And I know she had moved to Virginia for a part of her life. And she said she loved the snow. And I don't see the thrill.
I love it.
It's all right,
It's awesome.
but I don't see the thrill with the snow. It makes the traffic even better. It makes the traffic worse. These no driving motherfuckers. Then these motherfuckers who give children's calls. It just, that's like today. Me and Keisha going to the gas station, and I kid you not, this car just coming straight back at me like he don't see me coming up there. Bitch, you can fuck with it if you want. You gonna fuck your shit up more than you fuck mine up.
For real.
And then he just stopped. And when I went to go around him, he won't fucking back in. And when I get past him, when you know it was fucking children. And this little dumb motherfucker was laughing the whole fucking time.
What the fuck you laughing at, shit?
Like I say, when people give their children cars, they need to make sure that their children are really ready for this responsibility of being a responsible driver. None of mine don't drive. But not only because I don't believe they're responsible drivers, nobody ain't buying me my first car. I had to buy my own shit. And you know what? Come to think about it, though, I really think my daddy paid the man something down on my car.
Somebody bought me my first.
When I went to go buy my car, my daddy brought me. We went to a car lot he always go to. How come my car was the cheapest car on the fucking lot?
Yeah. Yeah.
And I'm not talking about cheap by a couple of hundred. I'm not even talking about cheap by 1,000. My car was the cheapest car on the lot by maybe $2,000-$3,000. And I'm like, well, how the fuck all them? And my first car was an awesome car. I used to go to the fucking beach every week in my car, which is like an hour and a half away from New Orleans. So my car was an awesome fucking car, my first car. So I think my daddy gave that man some money on my car and just didn't let me fucking know.
Mm-hmm. You know he did.
I think so.
Somebody bought me my first car. You know, I ain't gonna say the name, but you know. They bought me my first car.
Her first car was a 1999 Town and Country minivan. Heated seats, it was top of the line. Only thing, it had a few dings and shit in it, but
I don't care.
Me and the children loved it because she never drove it.
Sure didn't. Got the car and she bought me the car and everything. And I never drove it. I don't know how to drive. I want to learn how to drive.
It didn't matter. Me and the kids loved that minivan. It had a great sound system.
Shit, I did too, but I was in that bit too. I'm just on the passenger side. You know.
And I sold that. I brought her another car. She never. Oh wait, my bad. She drove it around the block.
I did.
And we lived in one of them little circle half blocks. She drove around the block.
Yeah, man, I was proud of myself, man. Come on. I was proud of myself. We rented a G6 to go to New Orleans, right? She was like,
that was so long ago.
Yeah, but still just Park it right there and leave it alone. Get the keys and come and get out. As soon as I saw her close that door, I ain't gonna lie, I was riding like round in circles in New Orleans and stuff, And, I'm like, no, please don't let me hit nothing. Don't let me hit nothing. Don't let me hit nothing. And I'm driving. I'm like, man, then when I did that a couple of times, man, I'm thinking, I'm back right there. Shit, but I can drive somewhat, but I just feel like if somebody get behind me, I'm gonna be, I'm a panic.
Whatever. You
And I
just
don't wanna
like
do
being, like I said,
I
driving
don't do
Miss
that.
Daisy.
No, it's not like that.
Driving
I'm a
Miss
person.
Keisha.
I panic at certain things. You know that.
Well, how you got such road rage?
I really do, and I don't know why. I really have road rage. People with this stupid shit, I can't deal with it. Like that boy wanting to laugh. See, this is why I'm not gonna even say that because you don't know who looking at this, so I'm not gonna say that. But anyway, you know, you just want to choke the shit out of some people. When they do stupid shit on the road. Mm-mm. That's all I'm gonna say about that. Go on, finish. About our dad, about my dad.
Are we gonna go that far? No, I think
We gonna
that's
stop
another
it.
story for another
Yeah,
day.
cause boy, that man is a story in his son.
No, yeah, we're gonna stop for now because it was all right living with him
Yeah, he just
sometimes.
was crazy. He was wild. I ain't gonna lie. He was wild.
Man, that dude used to have a BB gun rifle. Me and him used to go out there and do target practice on,
He loved the
shot for
company.
shot.
He loved the company of us being us since my mama was gone.
Man, one day that man grabbed that gun, rolled across the floor, popped open our room door. What
What
is
y'all doing? What?
No, I'm talking about the day with the BB gun.
Oh, with the BB gun, cause boy, that man, no, man.
Stay down, everybody get down.
My
Oh
air
no,
conditioner.
no, 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 no.
Is the air conditioner another story? In that story, the
Oh
next
well, you
story.
might want. Why would you tell them that? That was before we even lived with him.
No, when we lived with it. No, I ain't talking about that one. No, no. That right there, that air conditioner story. No, we ain't gonna tell that one. I'm talking about when we were staying with my daddy.
And he moved to open the air conditioner screen.
Like,
What y'all doing in there?
He like, ooh, T.I. I'm like, what, man? But boy, that's my daddy. He was wild. Boy, I love that man. That's my dude. But yeah, we go ahead and stop it. We go ahead and stop it right here because that's a whole nother story in itself. So first, before we get out of here, I want to give a shout out to Tawanda minus Rucker or Rocker. I hope I said your name right. If not, I'm sorry. Rocker. I hope I said it right.
Minus Rooker.
My bad. Also, Lucy Davis, Letitia Smith, uh,
Pamela White.
Pamela White. There's another one. Miss Mika Baby. Allison.
Oh, I can't.
Oh, Lord.
Viscosi.
Allison Viscosi.
This is her second shout out.
Yeah. This is her second shout out, but still.
He said, this boy over here.
DC Kool-Aid and Lisa, I want to give y'all a shout out too. I enjoy watching y'all. Y'all crazy. Too. I love watching y'all. Also, y'all already know Prissy P, Tosh Time, Back to Chubby, Hey Nicky Nick,
Sarah Jane,
Anna Marie, Donna's Journey,
your
B
girl
Loves Life. Who? Which one? Stacey Brown,
K Baby,
Miss K Baby, Martika Sutton.
I enjoy watching.
Who else? Yeah, I love watching all of them. Who?
Jay-Z World.
Please be quiet, cause you don't know who you shot now. This boy ain't talking about some Jay-Z World.
Man,
it's not Jay-Z World. It's JT's World. He don't know what he talking about. Sit your ass over there.
I just found their channel and they are hilarious. They are really fucking hilarious.
They're not
Shout
hilarious
out
when
to
you
y'all.
trying to sleep at 6 o'clock in the morning and somebody got
My
that shit
bad.
playing in
I
your
was
ear.
watching them at 6 something in the morning. My bad. I was wrong. But it was funny, and I just couldn't stop watching. So
See,
my bad. I
some
didn't
people
mean to
don't
do that. I did not mean to do
there's
that.
there's this invention called
I
headphones.
couldn't find my headphones, even though my headphones was in my purse. I ain't gonna lie. I was being lazy. I didn't even want to get up and get it. I didn't think I was gonna wake her up or anything like that.
Shit, I'm a light sleeper, and you know
You sure, Grandpa?
it.
Anyway, we gonna get up out of here. If y'all like this video, give it a thumbs up. Comment down below. Subscribe. Hit that bell to always be notified when we upload. Go on, take it away.
What?
Do your thing. Do it.
You're new to the channel? Go ahead on and sub. It's worth it. You'll enjoy yourself. We do have a bit much cursing sometimes, but hey.
That's our disclaimer. We do curse, Somebody asked us why are we not why don't we have commercials or
Why
are we
don't we
not
monetize?
I guess it's because we curse, but my thing is like this, hey, that's a part of life. A lot of people that say they don't curse, I'm sorry, I just don't believe it because somebody curses at some point in time. And me personally, I don't feel like I should have to censor myself to be who I am. I feel like if I'm censoring myself, I'm not being true to who I am. I'm being fake, and that's me. That's me. That's not anybody else. That's me.
You don't even curse, Keisha.
I curse. I don't curse like that. No, I don't. I don't.
Like what?
But then again, I don't curse like girl. I don't curse like you. Don't nobody.
Shit. You think that? Go watch Locked in the House. Tell me she wasn't
That was
fucking
because I
cursing
was
her
upset.
asshole.
That's only because I was
That
upset, people.
blah,
That-
blah. It was like if I had the fucking thing, beep beep beep. That motherfucker was
That's
cursing
only
her
because
asshole.
I was talking about it and it still had me heated. But after she told me she was sorry, and then when she told me on the video after Locked in the House, I don't even care. I don't care no more. I mean, it's over. It's done with. I got my closure. Because let me tell you something. Mel she's not the type of person. She don't make it up to you. She tell you in her own way she's sorry. And I ain't gonna lie, she's a loving little motherfucker. I ain't gonna lie. She really is. She
The
really is.
nerve of you.
And I love them little cheeks. Look at them little cheeks. So anyway, this my heart. This my girl. She knows she my she know I love her. Oh my bad. Let me say it today. Cause she get on my nerve when she said that. I be like, I love you, B. She be today, yesterday, last week. I'm like, girl, ooh. But anyway, go ahead on. You got something else to say?
I never finished because you jumped in and cut me the fuck off.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off.
Anyway.
Yeah.
What you said?
I said no.
You said something. So you're gonna make me watch this whole video to see what the fuck you said.
Girl, you don't scare me.
That ain't what I asked you.
Watch the video.
All right.
I said like you do me. How about that? I said like you do me. Now go ahead, finish.
Anyway, thanks for viewing. You like this video? If you're not a subby, become one. Hit the subscribe button and then go ahead, pluck the bell so you can be notified every time we upload. You like this video? Go ahead on and give it a thumbs up. You have something you want to say? You have to express yourself? You want to ask a question? Go ahead on and comment down below. And until next time.
Also, hold up. Also, if you want a shout out, just ask for it. You don't have to send any messages or anything like that. Just ask for it if you want a shout out on the channel. So until next time.
How they gonna just ask for it? It's not
all
like
they have to do is say, "Can you give me a shout out?"
You have to ask in the comment box.
Yeah, and I'm sorry, in the comment box. Ask in the comment box down below.
Some people think because they live in a house with you, They got the hookup. They got the straight pipeline in. He over here in the corner talking about shot me out, shot me out.
Okay, I want to shout our son, Dwayne Baker. Dwayne Baker in his channel.
Ha!
Should we call him? Should I see what I...
Stinky wanky.
And I also want to shout out the Fair family.
Yeah.
I gotta give them these shout outs.
Momo.
That's yeah, Momo is a little cute ass. I had to give them I know I was forgetting somebody, the Fair family. And
are we finished for
yeah,
tonight?
yep.
Okay, well, I guess if you wanted to know if you got shouted out, you have to watch it to the end, huh? All right, then. Till later. Till next time. Peace, love, and hair grease. Oh, I'm playing. No. Oh, yeah, but
we gonna plant you down and dig you later. That's what we gonna do.
All right.
And
then.
for all you old heads that know about that, y'all know